4, 3.
Hey, Michael Anthony Joseph, and yes, I am back with another episode of my show, The Making of a Star. And I couldn't be more prouder. I could not be more prouder. I have one of my favorite actors, one of my original students, Juan Ortiz. Introduce yourself, my brother. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? Thanks for having me back on the show, man.
You know what I'm saying?
3 times.
He's just getting bigger and better and better. He gonna walk us through everything. There's so much, right? He was on the red carpet,
Yeah,
right?
a lot.
The picture.
Been doing a lot. I was in LA last year for a film festival for a project that I'm in. So I've been doing a lot behind the scenes, writing stuff, producing my own stuff, and a couple of film stuff I've been working on. So it's a lot to talk about.
So, exactly. So, you know, me, my format is always where you been, where you at, and where you going. But today, I am backing out. I am letting him run the show. He is the director. Him and the producer here, they on the same page. So he's going to walk us through what's been going on in his career. Right? So what do you want to show first, Juan? Tell us what's up.
Well, I worked on a project called, I think it's like Paulie and Jake, I think it's called. I worked on it in 2027. And it was just released last September that just passed. So I could show a link of that. It just came out, so it's a project I worked on.
All right, so let's pull that up, right? All right. We're on the same page with the studio, right? Right? What is this, a picture, a video?
Oh, no, that's not that. That's another project.
The first...
This is a different project. This is something I worked on as well.
Okay, we're having communication problems with the studio. It's okay, because that's when I'm at my best, you know. That's when you really get to see how unwhacked I am, because I am twisted, okay? What are we going to show first?
Yeah, this right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta wait. Hi.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a project I worked on back in 2027, and it just came out in September. So I filmed that in Harlem. So yeah.
Okay. You know, it's like, you know, even though I'm a movie actor, I still get the adrenaline rush, you know. So, like, for instance, you know, it's nothing like sitting back and watching one of your actors blow up. My man's blowing up. So it's still a great feeling anyway. And one of my other actors just happened to be in the building. So they had me crying watermelon tears a minute ago. But yes, Juan, do you think you are typecasted?
I mean, I think everybody is in this business. You know, in this industry, everybody has a type, and everybody, you know, casting directors, they see an actor and they see them as a type, you know, but that doesn't define you. You always have to be able to say, okay, you know, what they think you are is not necessarily all that you are.
Right.
So you have to be able to say, you know, what they think of you is not exactly what you think of you. So you'll be able to explore and branch out and do other stuff that can show your versatility and you're diverse, and being able to not get put in a box and be pigeonholed into just that.
That's another way of saying stereotype.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like this, right? they can have all these schools, right? Wait, he's showing something else.
Yeah, that's
All right,
another
before, I
project.
wanted to talk about something, but let's finish showing it. That picture, I like that picture.
Yeah, you can bring that picture back up.
Can we show that picture again?
Yeah, that's the project I'm working on. I just got done wrapping up not too long ago. It's called No Cure. It's a short film, executive and directed by my man Ricky Rick. So I filmed that in upstate New York, and I play a cop. It's like a apocalyptic end of the world type thing. So I was filming in upstate New York. So that's still in post production right now. It's called No Cure. So it hasn't been released yet.
You were just shooting this?
I filmed it like over a year ago.
Over a year ago.
Yeah. It hasn't come out yet. Right now it's being produced. And
The thing that I want to say before we show anything else, what I do like about you is that you look different in your jobs. Like that chasing with the gun, I'm like, that look like it's not you, but that is you.
Yeah.
And like even this one with the gun, with the picture, your face looks fatter.
Yeah, I
in
play
the
a cop.
picture.
I'm a cop there, NYPD. That's why I had the NYPD hoodie.
And your face looks fuller in the picture.
I mean, the one with the chasing scene, that was in 2027 when I filmed that.
Right.
And that just came out. And then the one you just seen with the picture with the gun.
We're in 26.
Yeah, so that's old. It just happened to be released
You mean
now.
17?
2027. It came
We're
out.
not in 27
I mean,
yet.
2000. Yeah, my
It's
fault.
the
My
future.
fault.
You driving through time? We find out.
My fault. It's,
I want to go when you go next time. Take me with you.
2017,
2017.
I worked on that, and it just was
That's 10
released
years ago.
a couple of months ago.
Almost 9 years
the
ago.
The one with the picture with me with the gun, that's something I worked on that hasn't even been released yet. So it's on post-production right now. So, but I try to always like look different in my roles. Even if I'm playing a character that's similar, I try to change my look. Whether it's what I'm wearing, maybe my facial hair, switch it up. You know, just to look
I
different.
always tell you that. I always tell you that if you put him in a Muslim outfit, he look Muslim. If you put him in a Jewish outfit, he'll look Jewish, right? And then you put him in a cap, he's like a boy from Puerto Rico, right? From the corner. You can switch up.
I
like
always
that.
been the type that I never wanted to just be looked at as just this. I'm an
You could
actor.
play all
As
them
actors, you got to be chameleons.
Yeah,
And if you want to
yeah.
be great, you got to be able to show versatility and say that I could. It's like I could show different colors. You know,
Yeah.
I could show this, that. There's a different kind of people in this world that you could play. So I don't just want to play. I want to show. And then when I play characters, I'm very conscious. What am I gonna wear for that character?
Yeah, yeah.
As far as clothes.
It's good. That's your niche.
You know,
It's a
how's
switch up.
my face? Should I shave my hair a certain way or add something just to look different? You know, so.
But let's say, like, now my life is different now. Like I said, I don't have to worry about money. But, like, I can work because I want to. Like, I used to always say, do you do this because of a burning desire or because you want to be rich or because you want to be famous? So anything I do from this point forward is because of a burning desire. But if I had the money to sponsor you, the one thing I would do is work on accents. I would hire a teacher to come from whatever country to work on teaching you how to speak so that you could fool people. So you could sit here and change outfit and have the voice to go with it.
Yeah.
Nigga think you Philly, he'll sit you, then you switch up and change the accent to go with it. I would train you on your accent and we would go in from there,
Definitely. That's something.
Because your voice will always give you away. You always know who you're from.
As an actor, I feel like the goal, at least for me, is to always get better. Get to the next level. Like, I never feel like, okay, I'm good. No, it's levels more to move up and get better. And getting better is challenging yourself and doing different roles that maybe you never done. And being able, like you said, accents, play different accents.
Them accents, you would kill it.
Like, I got plans that I'm working on, not something I'm doing now, but it's something I have in mind that I'm writing. I'm looking to write a short film, but Spanish. Where I'm speaking all Spanish. Just to show that, because I don't have nothing like that. but I want to show people that I could do Spanish too, because I am.
Well, there's a whole Spanish world, Telemundo and all that.
I'm Hispanic, so I want to be able to show that too. So it's like me being. I'm always trying to think. As an actor, I want to be better, better than I was yesterday, and the next level. If I'm here, how can I get to here? And then when I get to here, how can I get to here? So just pushing myself and working with people that's better, and I could learn from people that done more than me. Or, you know, to be the best, you want to work with the best. Whether it's better actors, better directors, people that can challenge me and help me grow. You don't move up by doing the same thing. That's how I look at it. If you do the same thing always, you're gonna stay the same level. So you want to grow. You want to move up.
Challenge yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what acting is supposed to be. A good teacher is supposed to really just challenge you and sit back and tell you the truth. Now, the way the industry is, they've messed it up so bad, you can't trust nothing. Now, teachers they used to care the first year, but after 10, 15 years, after a while, they don't care no more. So now they just report to school to teach, and they have their favorites. You know, I always hear the same type of complaints from people that go to school or that went to college, you know, or they ran into prejudice. They felt that they were prejudiced against them. But the bottom line is we just want to see what you can do. Casting directors will give you the role if they see that you can do it, that you have the look that they're looking for and the talent to back it up. So once a person discovers what their niche is, then they bring that to the table. See, when I went to the management thing yesterday, they said one thing that hit me. When they said, we want to see your reel, but we want to see your pictures. We want to see 5 different looks. But when she said reel, she said, well, a lot of you probably don't have a reel because you didn't work on anything. And that hit me, because a lot of them probably did get in the union through background work. You know, you do three SAG roles you get in. So I'm like, well, if somebody would come along and say, look, you look like you could play that grandmother that throws a kid in the oven and cooks them that's really mentally ill, and say, well, look, that's the cat, your type that you should go for. Let's shoot that scene and create it from scratch. Yeah. Let's build your reel. Let's not wait for you to get that part. Let's just give you that part and cast it and shoot it and make your reel. That's where I'm going to get my money. Because all those people sitting there ain't got no reel. They need somebody to create the reel for them, make the scene that they're perfect for.
Well, for me, I tell people all the time, because like you said about people getting in a union through background work, and I know I've met people in the past when I've done background work as well in the past where they don't have no reel, they don't have no experience, but they rush in to get that SAG card.
They're trying to get that.
And then I would tell them, if you're trying to be in front of the camera, you shouldn't be trying to be rushing to just get the SAG card. You should be trying to get experience in front of the camera. Do as many student films, independent films. Get as much experience as you can. So then when you are ready and you ready to get the SAG card, you go in there and you got stuff to show. But people don't look at it. Oh, they just want that card. And it's like, once you join union, it's like, you in a different level now. It's like,
you know, that's true. That's a discussion that we could be going like this. And I want you to finish directing us through all your stuff before we get into a really heat.
You could show the poster for the project that without chasing the scene, Jake and Paulie.
I hope he's still in there.
Paulie and Jake. Yeah, that's the poster. That's the poster for the movie that you seen me chasing the boy. So it's online right now, streaming. So I filmed that, in 2000.
Who's doing these posters? That's a good poster. Whoever's doing your graphics.
No, that's not. I was just blessed to be in the movie. Not
the art director dude is good. Whoever put that poster together got skills.
Yeah, it was just released a few months ago, around September. You can show the picture of the restaurant scene. It's a still shot.
Number 2. Do I look 59?
All right, that's from the movie. That's from that movie. I'm in a restaurant scene.
Yeah, your eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm playing a
everything.
bad guy there. I'm trying to kill the boy
with
and
the
all that.
goatee. Yeah.
And stuff. But yeah, I filmed that in Harlem. It was fun. I filmed two nights in Harlem. I filmed
See,
that.
see, I want to get into that. I want to ask you about that. So, all right. So if I throw it out there, what is your title?
What's my title? Mm-hmm. In terms of what?
It's a hard question, right?
Explain.
Okay, if you ask me, I will have a difficult time answering that question because I have more than one title. I wear more than one hat.
What's my one title?
My first title above all is actor.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm an actor first.
Okay, then what comes after actor?
Producer, writer.
Producer?
And I just started producing. Like, I just really started getting into that. Like, I've been acting, I don't even, at this point, you know, it's been
Acting? So your titles are actor,
actor, producer, writer.
writer.
Yeah.
In that order, I think the writer should be above producer, right?
Yeah, I mean, I put them,
Actor, writer, producer.
writer, producer, I put them neck and
the same,
hand.
neck and
Like,
hand.
it's like left hand, right hand,
Mm-hmm.
they come together. So it's like, for me, like, I just started getting into, like, when I went to Cali and I got to work out there and I became an executive producer. Not the producer, but just an executive producer of the project. And then me just started realizing, you know what, let me start looking into producing stuff because it's more control. For, you know, you open doors for yourself as an actor when you just, it's one thing, just an actor, but then when you start writing and getting into other stuff behind the scenes, it opens the gate for you. And now it's like, okay, now it's like you can see behind the scenes different things, the process. So me being able to go to LA and executive produce a project with my partner, shout outs to Will who got me in that project, and then acting in it. And then coming back out here and I just executive produced and wrote and directed a couple of 3 projects that I'm working on right now that I'm not gonna say that they're not like they're not.
I understand. There's media, yes.
They're not done yet, and I don't want to like talk about stuff that's not complete until it's done, and then I could talk about it. But I've been just writing my own stuff, little short films and different ideas, and just
Well, from listening to you, I know for sure, you know, I want to take you to the SAG events, and I want you to rub elbows with producers and directors and casting directors. Just that whole genre, I like the award shows, stuff like that, because I don't care. At the end of the day, it's who you know. You know?
Yeah.
It's who you know, it's what you know, and what you got, too.
Yeah.
But sometimes, even if you don't have money, there's other people's money.
yeah, definitely.
And I, knock on wood, I can say I've been blessed because I learned some valuable lessons at valuable points in my life. And one valuable lesson that I learned was that when I applied for the job, I was like, look, I might not be the actor you're looking for, but I'll find you that actor. And they said, yeah, and they put me to the test. And I can count the days I've worked a regular job. Ever since they gave me the opportunity, I have not had to work a regular job. And we're talking 30-something years. I've been putting people on into the acting business. Before casting networks.
Yeah.
Casting networks just made it easier. Before, you had to deal directly with Grant Wolfley Casting, with AmeriFilm Casting. You wasn't on no website.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, like I always say, like this: opportunity dances with those on the dance floor.
Right.
So it's like when I'm trying
If
to
you're
say
not on
is,
the dance floor, how you gonna?
ain't gonna exactly. So a lot of people they're actors, and then it's like, or they want to do this, or they're in the industry, and it's like they're here, and then as time they just stay here, and a lot of it is really themselves because they're not out there. You got to get yourself out there. Nobody's gonna like discover you while you being in your house, or get yourself out there.
We just need to see it. Like for instance, you're a producer. I mean, you're a director. You're a writer. you're an actor, you're a model, whatever it is, you have to put a package together and you have to show it to the right people. When I was, you just made me remember, back in the day, I did a showcase for NYU. I wasn't even a student at NYU. I was just young, dumb, and full of cum. He couldn't tell me nothing. I went to NYU and I just started figuring out ways to get paper because I was really in movies. You know, here I am fighting and cutting this girl's face in this movie. And then when this dude told me, you know, other people want to get in the movie business, you can make money putting other people on. And I went to each one of those companies and they all wanted to hire me. But I didn't like them because they were vultures. They were taking people money, you know? And I mean, taking their money, real money, $2,500. I was helping people for $1.50. $1.50. I was like, yo, do this, do that. And then I sit back and they working, you know? So you know the tears are coming because you're like you're the biggest story, right? Look at you. I remember when you took my class. I remember you doing the scene in the hallway.
I'm just a go-getter. When I got involved, in this, I was not delusional, thinking, oh, I'm gonna be an actor and it's just gonna blow up overnight. I understood that everything you do in life, you start at the bottom and you work your way up. You do the work. The work is traveling from certain places, or I remember times where it's like I had an audition I had to go to, and I had to decide, call out work, regular job, 9 to 5 thing, so I could go to the audition, and then doing that, knowing that I'm gonna miss a day of work and miss a day of pay, and then still doing it, making a sacrifice. Say, you know what, I'm not gonna go to work today. I'm gonna miss a day of pay to make it to this audition. That's not guaranteed. People don't talk about those things. Those are the sacrifices that you make. A lot of people don't make sacrifices for this. If you want to be an actor, you want to be a filmmaker, what sacrifices are you making to leverage yourself to do this?
To actually do it.
Yeah, exactly. Ask most people, they probably never even made any sacrifice. They'll make sacrifice for everything else though. Everything else, whether it's relationships, this, that, no matter what it is. But when it comes to their passion, goals, this is what you want to do, you're gonna make the sacrifice. And if you're not, then don't complain
But
when
dude,
you're still in the same spot.
There's two sides to every coin. The acting is hard as hell.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
But see, there's another thing I really don't even talk about too much, but there's different levels, right? One thing is you have to have presentation, right? You have to have that's all they talked about yesterday, your pictures, your reel, the presentation. But then you got to do 3 times more because now you being a producer, you got to come up with the money. Well, all I know about producers is that's the dude on the phone that's walking around that nobody's bothering.
The money guy.
He's the money.
Yeah, the money guy.
So if it's producer, you got to be rubbing elbows with people with money. I would have, me, I get money from both sides. I have people who want to be actors. I give them acting lessons. I do their pictures. I'll do their reel. I'll send them to a manager. If I got a casting director that need people, I'll send it. I work both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the point. I think I lost my point a little bit. But can you remember where I started? Can you bring me back?
I'm listening to you. Like, calm down.
I lost my thought. No, but it is true that we're all selling something.
Yeah.
Okay? And your job is 3 times harder. So you do get, we were talking about that in the studio. You get all the rewards, right? Because you get part of that money as a producer. If it sells, you get that money. If you're the actor,
for the viewers
you get the money.
For the viewers that are watching, there's the producer and then there's the executive producer.
Right.
So I executive produce a project in California, and for people that don't know what that means, I help fund it. I'm one of the investors in the project. And why did I invest? Because I believed in the project.
Right.
For me, believing is seeing. So a lot of people tell you this, that. Show me. So when I went to LA and I got to see, okay, these people serious, this person, okay, I like what I see, boom, you know what? And I get to be in the project, I get to be in a project that I'm part of and it's something that I see that's worth it, I'm gonna bet on myself all the time. In this industry, a lot of people, it's like, bet on yourself. If you're an actor, you believe in yourself, put up your own money for you. You know?
You gotta let me talk. I gotta jump in because I'm
I'll
losing
let
my
you. Go
thought.
ahead,
I don't want to lose my thought because you make me think about something. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. But look, I want you to be able to raise a whole lot of money. So that means rub elbows with people with money, right? And I see you I know you have your defenses are up. You're not going to just trust anybody. I know you're not going to just let anybody.
I don't trust nobody.
You're not going to let anybody just be involved. But you know, to make it, you're going to have to rub elbows.
I was just in LA rubbing elbows.
You're going to have to rub elbows.
I was just in LA.
No, let me say what I want to
Go
say.
ahead.
I was going to say, they have this thing called, there are organizations like GoFundMe that will give you money for your projects.
Indiegogo, yeah, I know about that.
There's a lady, she's off the chain on YouTube.
Yeah.
She has a video, all her videos is about getting money. And she has this one video that's like 12 different avenues of people that will fund you for your films, for whatever, and don't ask for nothing back.
Yeah.
There's a video. Just wanted to say that. All right, now, here we go. I hand the mic back to you. You can lead from here.
So we're going to the first video, or the last video?
We're trying to.
How you take over
Nah,
that?
because you
I
I'm
threw
trying
you
to,
off. My bad. I'm trying.
what
It's not like
video?
I'm not trying.
Oh yeah, the video where the other video, yeah.
Were you getting beat up?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Juan, can
It's a
beat
web
up?
series I worked on. It's old, but it's time to show.
We might have to do this over, right? Because there's a lot of mistakes in this video.
Nah, I don't understand.
We okay?
We
okay?
talking. We talking.
We good, right? This is incredible. No sound. I swear to God, I look like a different person.
Is this how the fuck you treat me? After all I done for you?
You rich? What does it mean? I promise.
Then who the fuck was it?
I don't know.
So the shit was in your possession. And you don't fucking know.
I'm telling you, Rich. It wasn't me. I think I was set up.
I don't want to hear that shit. You know the fucking rules. Shells. Kill this motherfucker.
I think I know him. He look like my cousin.
Yeah, that project was directed and written by my guy, my boy, Jerome Curtis. It's old. It was like probably,
That looks crazy though.
Yeah,
I heard it. That punch sound real too.
that I was not even supposed to be in that. I actually was a replacement. The actor that was supposed to play the guy getting beat up called out, dropped out last minute. So my boy Jerome called me, yo, can you do it? I'm like, all right, fine. I got no problem getting beat up. And I'm an actor, whatever. I'll play whatever role you need me to
Did he
do.
hit you at any point?
No.
Okay, good cutting, good editing,
Let's just edit in.
good shots. Yeah.
Big, obviously. Yeah.
He's a big dude. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Dude. Niggas make mistakes.
Yeah.
I made a mistake and lean on me.
No.
When I was beating up the Spanish kid,
You dangerous. Gotta be
I hit
careful.
him. I didn't mean to. I hit Morgan Freeman too.
Damn, Steven Seagal.
With the money. With the money?
Yeah.
I threw the money. I didn't mean, I was overact. I was too into
Oh,
it.
you got too serious.
I was just too hyped. And,
Too real.
yo, my man.
You forgot that it's acting?
Yo, that's how I got the part in the first place.
Yeah. You heard the talent?
I went nut.
Yeah.
The dude was
that-
really scared, though. The director, he thought I was really going to hit him. I was in his face.
Yeah. No, that was it was all acting obviously. Just it's all in the angles. So it's like, he's not really hitting me.
I know that. You think I taught you. I used to be one of your teachers.
One. Yeah, I had
I
three
was one of your
I had
teachers.
3 acting coaches.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say I'm one of them.
What do you think about actors that get into business and like to say, like, they just, I never had training, never had acting coach.
Right.
Like, you never train, like, that say that. What do you think about that? Like, actors that say that.
Well, because I think that they still have a lot to learn
There you go.
because
Thank you.
yeah, that's the answer, right?
Thank you. No, because I you know, you be on set, you meet other actors, or you meet people that are, whether they want to be actors, aspiring actors, or want to be actors, and you know, a lot
see,
of times
it's
they
just
say,
a play on
"Oh,
words."
I don't need an acting coach. I don't have to take class.
That's a play on words.
Nobody told me how to act. I learned,
Wait.
and then when you realize and you look back, they never done nothing either.
Wait, let me finish my answer.
Go ahead.
That wasn't a complete answer. Like when I said they still have a lot to learn, they do have a lot to learn, obviously. But I believe that you learn in class, but when you're on set, you're still in class.
Yeah.
So even when you're working, you're still in class.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you want to call it class or not, you are learning.
Auditions are learning as well.
Yeah, that's a learning
Everything.
process within itself.
I know actors out there that don't even audition. They'll say, "Oh, I don't audition. The roles come to me." And then
When you're a star, so maybe the script is
when
written
you're
for
a
you,
star, yes.
and they send
when,
it to
when
you, yeah.
Denzel,
But stars
role,
compete
I'm
against
talking about
stars.
people like that's like where I'm at, like or even below, that say that, and then I look back and they're not doing nothing. But you don't audition.
Let your work speak for you. But you know, people, I mean, it's all, you never know if you're going to get the part.
Yeah, you never
people go up for parts, and it's the director's eye. You might be a great actor, but not be right for that particular role. Like your face might not be the right face. This person's face might fit that picture better.
Yeah.
Not that he's a better actor, just
He just fits,
foretells the part.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that every actor needs practice. Whether they want to call it training or class or whatever, they have to practice. Because we need to what?
Michael-
We need to believe it.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, when he was in the NBA, he still practiced, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. As great as he was, he still was in the gym practicing.
He had to learn how to get other people involved.
Yeah, so it's like we
Instead
all...
of just being Jordan and
exactly. So
just
even
Jordan,
the greats...
he had to learn to pass the ball.
He still had to practice. So
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
people like, you know, if you're a master at what you do, whether it's whatever, basketball, acting, or singing, still stay sharp. You still practice, still train, you know.
So no matter how old I get or how old you get, I'm always going to want to give you advice. I'm always going to want to help in any way I can. And I know that doing all three is hard. And it is good to have a network. It is good to get funding. And there is also funding because a lot of people haven't gotten as far as you've already gotten. You've already accomplished a lot. And you'd be surprised at how much knowledge you have that a lot of people don't have. Even if you don't have the degree from college, there's another degree that has a label on it called experience. People can't touch me in some ways because I have the experience of teaching for 38 years. Whether I went to college for 38 years or not, I know the difference between working with a stuck-up person, working with a person that's not reliable, working with a person that's not really serious. I know what all of that is. I know the feeling of having a person go to the audition and get the part and come back with, Mike, I got it. I know the feeling for a person to blow up and act like they don't know me no more. So I felt the cushion of trying to help other people. And some people make me proud. You make me proud. I want you to make it. I want you to make it in everything you do. But I know to do that, you have to find the bond between it. You have to find the link between your writing and your acting and your producing so that one doesn't take you away from the other. You know, it's like me being a jack of all trades. It's hard because you're not a master of one. But I learned at the other seminar the other day, not the one, just one, the one I went to before that one, that don't try to pick and just do one. Take from all the things you do, put all of them together and do it differently your way. So it's okay to be a writer, producer, and director. Take all your resources and put them together and do one project that you get to write, direct, and act in. And pick that project and go on GoFundMe and all the rest of them and say you need money and see if they give it to you. And if you need me, I'm there. But don't. Okay, next.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just let you talk. I'll let you talk because once I
That's
take
what I had to
it,
say.
once I'm taking it,
It's all yours. I'm
all right,
done.
all right. No, I want to touch on what you said about experience. You said experience, and you have a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of experience. We both have experience because we've been doing this. We've done this. We are doing it. For me, it's like, I was working on a project that I'm not gonna say a few months ago, right during the summer. So I think I told you off camera a little bit, and during the rehearsals, we're doing the rehearsals, and through Zoom, WhatsApp, it's like 20 actors on there. So, when you're doing rehearsals, just like it's in person, phone, on silent, keep noise, focused, we here to rehearse. People book these rehearsing, it's time, respect time, professionalism is everything. So during the rehearsal, two of the actors that's in the video conference call got a lot going on with it, a lot of noise, too much noise.
Oh,
Too much noise. So the director says, all right, guys, whoever's making that noise, quiet down. We on the clock now. We about to do rehearsal. Respect everybody's time. The noise don't stop. You hear construction in the back. Somebody got the TV on somewhere. We don't know where it's coming from because it's all, the audios and all that. So it's like 20 people there. The noise don't stop. Director cancels right there. All right, the rehearsal's done. We're gonna have to do this another time. And he switched it to in person now. So now it's like, for the actors that's there prepared, I'm one of them. Now it's like, damn, we could have got this done online. Now I got to go in person now because somebody decided to be professional, have a noise, so he cancels it. This for people that don't understand, like, that think that they could just, like, this is part of being professionalism, and it matters. Two of those actors got kicked out. The director removed them out the project and then sent an email, look, two guys got taken out, now we're doing this in person. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of times people, they don't even know about that. It's like you said, there's a lot to learn. It's not just acting. When you go to rehearsals, treat it like a job.
Yeah.
People rent out studios like this to hold rehearsals, and they're paying for it. So if you show up an hour late, you're messing up their money.
I'm dying to say this.
You're messing up their money. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay,
I let you finish.
okay.
You know what I'm
You're right.
saying?
I didn't know.
So
I
it's
didn't know
like,
if you was finished.
so for me, I look at it like it's like I've been on rehearsals online with people. It's like when you're doing a rehearsal, if it's online and it's video, nobody should hear your TV in the back playing.
That's so funny that you're saying that.
Nobody should hear your dog barking,
Yeah,
your
I wish
girlfriend in the back,
They just said the
babies
same
crying. None of that. That's unprofessional.
What you just said was said at the show on the stage yesterday.
That's unprofessionalism.
I just heard that. They were just talking about that.
But
how
actors
don't let all these other noises in.
If a job calls you for an interview, a regular job, right, to work in the office or anything, and the moment they get in an interview with you through online and you got music playing in the back and you think they're gonna hire you?
That's crazy.
They're not gonna hire you. They're not gonna hire you. So people don't look at it like that. And I'm saying it because I've seen it already.
I want to say something. Don't let me forget.
I seen it already, so it's like, when I see that, I'm like, I'm professional.
Sea of Love. The movie Sea of Love.
Al Pacino?
Al Pacino.
I seen it.
Right? They cut the whole day. The director threw the whole day's work in the trash. The whole day. I met Al Pacino that day. Al Pacino had 4 bodyguards around him. I'm walking up the street with Al Pacino. And he got this walk too. He walked like he walked in Scarface. He really walks like that. He walking with the bodyguards and I'm talking to him. Just me and Al. I was trying to get a picture. I said, you take a picture. Somebody took a picture with Al and hid the camera. The wardrobe people, they always had a Polaroid camera with a picture come out.
Yeah.
They take a picture of what you're wearing and they show it to you and it has to match every outfit. The fool took the camera, took a picture with Al and did something with the camera. Not a costume person, didn't have a wardrobe picture. Then Cockroach from Cosby was supposed to be there. Nigga didn't come for hours. Everything on the shoot went wrong. Howard Becker, I believe his name was, canceled the whole day. And it's dope because I had a role, I had a speaking line and everything. You see me in the playing and dancing on the bench. He's like, yo, why y'all not in school? We like, I had to audition for the line right there. The guy next to me got the line, but I got the activity. So I got to dance on the bench, and he's like, school, what's that, something you eat? I also met my man from, can't think of the Spanish guy. He is the man. He is the man. I love this guy. Leon
Giant Leguizamo?
That dude. That dude is a beast. Right? If I got the right guy, isn't he wasn't in Breaking Bad?
I'm not sure. I mean, he done a lot of
Yo,
stuff.
that's the man right there. But anyway, you see how you bringing up memories. But it's still dope. It's like you plant seeds and then you watch it grow. But I know that the next time I get invited to anything, I'm going to call you. Because you need a business card for everything you do. You need a business card as a writer. Nothing else on that card. See, that's what happens is a lot of times when we're multi-talented, we're overwhelming. And we don't know which one to sell, right? Alfred Hitchcock says he doesn't really like method actors because they so stuck in their way, they can't do nothing else. So it's hard to work with them. If you're a writer, you might get pulled away if you're trying to be a producer and trying to direct and trying to act. That's why you got to find the balance between all of them and make all of them work. But you got to network 4 times as hard as the next. Yeah. So you should have your business card that says producer, a business card that says director, so that there's no conflict of interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you meet a producer, you give him your director's card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can show the photo with the red carpet.
The photo with the red carpet. Thank you to MNN. My brother's sitting with us and holding it down, right? Because you know he's responsible for everything going on right now.
Yeah, this is me.
Not just us. I'm saying the other shows that's going on, the auditorium. Yeah. He's in charge of everything.
Yeah, this is last year. I went to LA for the Marina Del Rey Film Festival for the project that I was in, that I'm the executive producer of. So I was in LA over there. Now you can show the poster now.
I definitely see you on GoFundMe. Have you ever thought about going on there to ask for $1 million? That's what I wanted. I got it. See it? Did you catch it? Did you see the look? I was out of camera. Oh, God. You didn't even have to say anything.
That's your dramatic pause right there.
I teach that. That's my thing. You know that. That's my shit. That was a good dramatic pause. It said $1 million things. I wish I had it. If I had control of the camera, we'd have zoomed right in slow-mo. So that was you on the red carpet. Every teacher wants to look up. Whether I'm one or one of 3, every good teacher wants to see his student on the red carpet.
Yeah, that's the film festival.
Even if I'm not your only teacher, I'm one of them. So it's all good.
And the red carpet is for this project right here, How to Kill Your Coworkers and Get Away with It. So I'm one of the actors in it, and I'm one of the executive producers of the project.
I want to help you promote this.
Well, when it comes out.
You put money into it.
Yes. Not only me though. It was a team, people, but
help you spread the word.
To be part of it, I'm just honored to be part of it. It was fun.
I see a picture, and you look like a different person again.
It was fun filming this.
You see a picture, that picture, you look like a gangster on this. It looks like a different person. The way you switch characters is dope, man.
Yeah. Now I filmed this in LA, California. I was out there filming for a whole week. So I was in different locations.
You actually went there on your own. You told me you went out there.
I'm a go-getter. So for me, it's like, when I got offered the opportunity, one of the things that my connect asked me, do I got a problem traveling? I'm like, I don't know
how much money.
I don't got a problem traveling. I make time and I find the time. So I flew out there.
Yeah, you got balls.
And that's the thing with people. It's like, you got to be hungry. You really want it? Like, I can get a call right now and say, hey, I got a project. You want to do this in Africa? I'm like, all right, I'll fly.
Well, see, as a producer, you need money to do things, but then there's this sentence called other people's money. And every good producer will tell you that they are really good at getting other people's money. They don't put up their own money. They get other people's money.
Spike Lee, the movie Malcolm X, he got funded from a few people for that project.
Well,
From what I read
I
online.
can't say that I didn't put up any money, but I helped the casting director get a whole bunch of people. I got a whole lot of people in that movie, especially the Muslim women. I was pounding the pavement. And I worked on the movie too. I mean, you'll see me in the movie. But all of them needed somebody to pound the pavement back in the day. Before the internet,
Yeah.
that was it. See, that door will open if you knock on it. You
I
know?
mean, for the film industry and the film business, you need money to make a movie. Obviously, even if it's a little budget. I mean, if you're gonna do a 20-minute film and you need locations indoor, you might have to rent the space to film there. I mean,
Well, see, that's a good thing. Let me tell you this too. A good thing to do is to hook up with a student. That's what I did. I hooked up with NYU. I had a guy. I hooked up with these people called the Black Frames. They were called the Black Frames back then. People at NYU, if you're a student at the college, you get to use the college to shoot your job. You have to do a movie. If you go to school to be a director, your thesis project is to shoot a movie.
Yeah.
So they will help you in every way they can, but they won't give you the money. They'll give you the cameras. I had these type of cameras in my house. I was pimping hard back then. I hate to say it like that, but I was pimping, but I wasn't selling sex. Understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Pimping. If you an artist and I put your artwork on the wall and people come pay 1,000 and give me 500, I just pimped you, right? I pimped you. I put your artwork on the wall and sold it. So that's what I used to do with NYU, the Black Frames. I find a director and I'd help him do his movie. I help him do his movie. So that means I'll throw a party and have people raise money. I'll sell drinks. You know, I'll do whatever I can to come up with the budget. But now GoFundMe and all the rest of those platforms, you just have to show that you're goodwill. You're a producer. You're a good guy. They will give you the money. Yep.
They'll give you $1 million just like that, right?
I wouldn't say $1 million. But I would hit every single platform.
Yeah.
See, if you say $1 million to me, what do you think goes through my mind? The first thing I do is break that down into tenths. So no, I'm not going to get $1 million. I'm going to get 10 people to give me $100,000.
When you're doing a movie and you're producing a movie, based on what you got to look at what do you need for that film. Whether it's the scenes, location, that will determine how much money you need.
Your budget?
You know, like how much money you need for the movie depends on what type of movie you're doing, how long the
bad it is,
movie it is, what
Special effects.
all that comes into play. So
Cool.
if somebody called me now and said, "Yo, I got a film I want to do," like not that they're calling me for fun, they're just calling me as an actor or whatever, and they got a movie where they have helicopters, this, that. And I'm like, okay, you have the money for this? Because you want access to helicopters and all that. Like, you need money. How you got to rent these things. Like, that all costs money. So it's like, that comes down to play. So, like I did a short film, one of my films that I worked on that's not out yet, that I filmed in Connecticut. And I to make it more simple, I made it simple. I didn't add nothing that's going to complicate the project. So I made it small cast. And I focused just on dialogue. I didn't have, when you start adding other stuff like maybe weapons, guns, different locations, that could cost money. And if you don't have the money, it's like, how you gonna do certain things if you don't have the access to.
You have to think about all that. You're right, right. That's what producers have to think about, all of that. Craft services.
Yeah, you gotta feed the actors too.
You gotta feed the actors.
I've worked on projects in the past, like independent filmmakers, independent projects. And they'll have these filmmakers that are probably, starting out and all that, and they'll have actors on set for like 6-7 hours, and they just feeding them water and a bag of chips. Like,
Yeah, when you're not in the union, you're not protected. But I want to
Yeah.
say what I've been waiting to say
Right.
before I forget. So from watching and learning, I'm seeing that the niche is that every actor does need a package. But, cause see, not every actor is like you that turns around and become a producer and a writer. Some of them just actors, right?
No, I started as an
Yeah.
actor though.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't.
So for a person that's just an actor, I almost lost my thought. But, damn, I lost my thought. I hate when I do that on camera. What's important, right, is the union is supposed to protect you and help you. But a lot of people are doing they self. They writing the scripts they self. They coming up with budget they self. And, you know, the mayor's office of film and television is there and helping people. And the union is helping people make it on their own. So, I mean, I go to the seminars. I seen this one girl, her ring, you could see the diamond flash in the back of the studio. That's how big her ring was. And she said her mother, her and her family came up with the script. And the union helped her showcase it and helped her come up with funding. The union helped her shoot, and then she was entered in awards, and they got nominated for awards.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I would like to see that happen for you, you know? And I just think that maybe, I know networking. I didn't go to college. You know how much money I've made off the books? I can't even say I'm not trying to get in trouble, but I didn't go to college. I've been teaching and producing people. You know how many people I done got into the movie business? Imagine how beast I'll be if I do go to college. When I do go to college and start shooting my own films, I wouldn't mind hiring you to shoot reels for people, because that's what they need. They need a reel of them throwing the kid in the oven, playing a horror movie. They need reels. That's what people need. More than anything. I can sell it to everybody in the union.
All the reels I got when I started out came from working on student films, independent films. When I first started in the business and I didn't have nothing really, that's how I started. That's why I say the journey of
follow
it.
your journey.
Follow the journey. Start. You know, I didn't start as a producer. I just started becoming producer now. You know, but I started as an actor. I'm an actor first, but as 3 years went by, you gain more experience. You meet people. You network. But all my reels, most of them came from independent films,
Yeah, I know.
web series like that one that I showed.
You're the hardest working man in show business that I know.
Student films, and then, you know, I would take the footage myself, because sometimes, you know, you do a film, they're not going to send it to you, but if they put it online, I grab it myself.
Could you do that? Could you actually do a bio from year to year? Could you go all the way back and show all the shit from each?
I'm not going to show everything.
That's like a resume,
Yeah,
a video resume.
I'm not going to show everything, because there's stuff I did
lot of
that
stuff.
never came out, or on the production side, you know, production side as far as like the sound, the mic, all that's important. So it's like, you know,
The sound
sometimes.
I think it's time for you to say your name and know your information, how to contact you if they want to contact
Oh,
you.
did I ain't say my name in the beginning?
Yeah, but it's a closer.
Oh, all right. My name's Juan Ortiz. Well, I look at the camera. Which
That
one?
camera.
My name,
This camera.
My name is Juan Ortiz. I'm an actor, writer, producer. You can find me on Instagram, jreekin201. You look me up online as well, Juan Ortiz, actor. Put in Jersey City. You'll see articles of me online on that. Email, jreekin1987@gmail.com. Yeah.
Can people hire you to write?
I'm not like a writer. I'm more like
That's
I
a
write-
yes or no.
I write. I'm not looking to be hired as a writer.
Okay,
but
so
you can
it's
hire
no.
me as an actor.
So the
you know?
answer is no.
Yeah, no. I'm not. You know.
Okay. So can people hire you to produce
Producing will wait fun.
movies? To hire you as a producer? You have 3 titles. You said
Yeah.
actor, writer, producer. So are you
I'm
for
down-
hire? Can you be hired? I'm plugging you
To
right
produce,
now.
yeah, definitely. If it's something that makes sense and it's something that's worth it and it catches my attention, you know. But
So they got it.
I'm an actor first, so.
Okay, so you could be
that's-
hired as an
yeah,
actor.
I'm an
you
actor
could be
first.
hired
I'm
as a
always
producer.
ready to be hired as an actor.
Actor
you know.
and producer.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's one of my favorite. You already know that. Y'all know what time it is, right? He said he's been on my show 3 times.
Yeah,
That
it's
should tell
3
you
times.
something.
Yeah, 3 times.
I must like him for like me on my show 3 times. Right? Gee whiz, I'm definitely one of his fans. I think we at the end. Are we at the end, Corey?
You got 3 minutes.
I got 3 minutes.
58. Go out. 58.
58. Oh, man, that's great. Okay, so what's beautiful now is, yes, I can showcase talent. I have media. I have equipment all around me. I have a beautiful new apartment. It's so dope. And it's so dope that I don't even have to invite people to my apartment. They don't have to come upstairs. I have a big 5,000 square foot. You know what I'm saying? I do. I have a TV room, a screening room. I have a computer room. My lobby is money. I don't even have to bring them upstairs. I can interview them in the lobby. Then I got Manhattan Neighborhood Network. This place is fly. Right, Juan?
Definitely, yeah.
It is. Look at the lights. Right? And this is just one studio. There's another studio. There's a podcast studio. Then there's the upstairs studio. They also have an auditorium with a screening room. You could show one of your movies. They have the big screen. You could show and invite investors. We could do that. We could do that. Let's do a party, invite some money,
I'll keep it in
show
mind.
your movie,
I'll keep it in mind.
right? You could do a little bit of everything here. You got me. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild. That means I'm part of the business, the studio. I'm part of all of it. I can use the union. If you got a movie, I can take it to them and help get budget. Forget about that. I'm union. There you go. Right. So you want to call me because that's all I want to do is help put things together, change people's lives, make it happen for them, give them the opportunities that I've had. I work with Morgan Freeman. You know, I did Lean on Me. I did Q&A. I did Sea of Love. I did New Jack City. I did the Marla Hanson story. I've been in a lot of movies, and I'm. Look at my student, he's blowing up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so you want to call me, 646-874-6597. Call me on my cell, 347-500-2913. Call me so that I can invite you and you could tell the world who you are. Right?
Right. Call him.
Yo, that's funny. I have that on my